People say that culture around the world is becoming increasingly similar because of rising income levels, instant communications, globalization, and the MTV generation. There are a lot of well-known global brands in the market, like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Nike and Reebok. However, it does not mean that these people buying these products share the same values and beliefs all over the world. It shows only the fact that some products are universal. The global marketplace has become a vast, wired network of designers, manufacturers, programmers and sellers who can be anywhere. But consumers and users are always local. When it comes to developing successful products and services for these users, there is an almost infinite number of ways to get it wrong. Less than half of companies competing in international markets have been successful in meeting their goals. Bringing a new product or service to an emerging and possibly untapped market is seductive, but entering the market is an expensive proposition, and failure to launch successfully can be very, very costly. Many leading brands have learned to their cost that one size does not necessarily fit all in international markets. Ultimately, they failed to understand their foreign customer. They didn't have cultural intelligence. Microsoft reported losing several millions of dollars because of cultural mistakes. A spokesman admitted that some of our employees, however bright they may be, have only a hazy idea about the rest of the world. As a consequence, Microsoft now send their staff to dedicated classes. Walmart pulled out of Germany after 9 years with a loss of around $1 billion. They had misunderstood Germany's cultural attitudes towards sustainability, plastic bags, how their dislike and distrust of in-store greeters and packers, and the differences in employee practices, amongst many, many other things. They eventually acknowledged that it was a good example of the company's international naivety and that they would ensure that they did their market research better in the future. Whirlpool took years to recoup its market share after launching a single low-cost washing machine for emerging markets. In India, the delicate wash was renamed Sari Cycle for a cultural fit. Unfortunately, the saris just got tangled in the machine and shredded to pieces because they are made of very fine cotton or silk and are up to 8 meters long. Kellogg's bid for a place at the Indian breakfast table also met with disaster. Indians think cold food for breakfast is a shock to the system. And if any of you have ever tried putting hot milk on cornflakes, you know you get cardboard. Kellogg made the error of assuming that people in Bangalore started their day in the same way as people in Bournemouth. Did Kellogg's ever actually ask an Indian what he ate for breakfast? Did Whirlpool ever take samples of clothing and actually wash them in their washing machine? Did Walmart ever ask Germans about their feelings towards good customer service? Probably not. Fortunately, most cross-cultural blunders are less severe, or at least less costly, than these examples. Nevertheless, the list still goes on and on about how businesses waste money and miss opportunities because of a lack of international experience or proper market research. However, the very sad fact is that the most serious mistakes in preparing products and services for different markets usually occur before people even set pen to paper. Failure to understand the target market covers a multitude of sins, but sometimes unfamiliarity with the target market results in stunningly fundamental oversights. Marketers need to adopt an entirely different mindset about their target market. Only that way can they develop products and services that are truly resonant with the market, successful over the long term and genuinely enriching customers' lives and society as a whole. This is the only way to avoid the wrecks of product launches that founder on subtle nuances like speech protocols, the way a nation cooks, or the way dining implements are used. Each question that marketers ask or don't ask, or ask in the wrong way, may have multi-million-dollar consequences. Great cross-cultural marketing is about recognising you may have limited experience of your customers. So go and get some local knowledge.